Today I'm going to teach you how to play a very basic pulse, what I call like the pulse beat, where you're just playing along, you're synchronizing yourself to a piece of music. And I'll link below to a bunch of songs that you can do this with, a bunch of examples of what this is. And I'll also play a few variations of things that get added to it and teach you how to do that. It's basically tapping your foot to a piece of music. And I call this the pulse beat because it really defines the pulse of a piece of music. If you've ever tapped your foot or nodded your head or moved your body in some way to a piece of music, it's the pulse that's activating that feeling in your body. So to begin with, before we can play more complicated beats or complicated songs, I use this to help people synchronize themselves to a piece of music and to know what that feels like in their body. So we'll start with just the kick. To a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do that. Just put the song on, pick one from the list that I put up, and just tap your foot. The second thing that I would typically add would be the right hand to go along with the bass drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For those without drums, again, you're just going to use your thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4. They should be right together. You don't want to hear any of what's referred to as flamming in the drums, where you sounds like two notes. You want them to sound like one note. The next thing to add would be the left hand on the snare or on your left thigh. And that would be on counts 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for those of you that have trouble just doing that right away, which is going to be a lot of people, I find, what I tell my students is to say it as you play it. And what I mean by that is you say whatever part of your body is supposed to be playing at that time. So in this case, it'd be kick together, right? So you're going kick alone and then your left hand together. So kick together, kick together, kick together. I don't know the science behind that, but there's something about that that really helps people focus on it. And then if their body doesn't follow what their voice tells them, then it's really it becomes apparent very quickly and they can readjust. So kick together, kick together, kick together, kick together. The way to practice it is to put on a piece of music and do that to the piece of music for all the way through it, or and you'll find that once you can do it without thinking about it, then that's the point where you're ready to add something else. Next thing to add would be the hands together, right together, right together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right together, right together. Try it at different tempos too. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you got your hands going together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll hear in the song. Another thing I tell my students is to aim for the snare drum. So listen for the snare drum. Listen to that for that sound in a song. And try to get your left hand to make sure that it's hitting right with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And most of the songs that I put up, they're going to have, likely they'll have the snare drum happening in that spot. Lastly, to put it all together, kick and the right hand go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, One of the songs I teach a lot that uses this is Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics. And I like it because the other thing that they add, it's all programmed, which doesn't matter because we can emulate everything they do on the drums, on the acoustic drums. I like how in the beginning you'll hear it, they play a floor tom or program a floor tom on beat 1, and it happens every other 4 count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then when the snare comes in, it's just the kick and snare. So you can really practice each of these elements by themselves with a piece of music and hear what it's supposed to sound like as you're practicing it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and when you do that, also make sure you hit the notifications button. That way you'll get notified via email every time I put out a lesson, which is going to be every Monday. Once a week I'll be releasing one of these. I find that's plenty of time to give people a chance to get comfortable with what we're talking about, what we're doing, but not so long that they get bored with it. All right, thank you very much for watching.